this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. Well, I'm going to try out some of them Tattler lids I got today. So I could try them out by just pressure canning water in jars. But if they work well, it seems like a waste. So I've got no chickpeas, and chickpeas are fairly cheap to buy. So I'm going to pressure can some chickpeas. Now I'm doing them as per the instructions, the Presso manufacturer's instructions, which is soak them overnight and then simmer them for half an hour, which is what is happening here. They've still got another 10 minutes to go, and then put them in jars and can them up and see how it goes. As all these came loose, I've just grabbed about 10 here. As they all came loose, there was no sort of instructions with them. So luckily I've still got a box left that we're hiding at the back of my shelves. And so I'm actually doing as per the instructions on the Tattler box, and it says, where is it? Skull lid. Don't know if you'll make this out. Skull lids and rubber rings, leaving water until ready for use. So that's exactly what I normally do and what I'm going to do this time with these. So that's about 10 of them there. This is another 10 that I've already washed. I'm going to be putting them in boiling water and then put them on the side and use them. It says use a slotty spoon to get them out and put them in your jar. So that's what I'm doing. My jars are warm. They're sitting in warm water in my sink. Now, when I've done this before, they really plumped up more. So I'm allowing a lot of headspace. I don't mind if they soak up the water and get bigger. This is just the water that they were boiled in for half an hour. And just fill it up, making sure you leave the headspace. So I have a tendency of doing 2 at once. I suppose if you did do this, like I've seen a lot of people do it, they just put the dried chickpeas in and then add water. Then I'm going to also add about half a teaspoon of canning salt to each. You don't have to, but I think it'll add to the flavour. It's half, one half, and that one. What I use to debubble is a chopstick. And that one I have packed a little bit too much in. So let's grab a few chickpeas out, put them back. Yeah, that's about right. Your cloth, vinegar, and just wipe your rim. Do the other one at the same time. Wipe your rim. Because I've added salt and I've debubbled. And my Tattler lids. Luckily, I've got these like salad tongs, which I use in the boiling water, and that one's completely gone in. So I don't have to put my hands into boiling water. And then just put the lid on, get some rings. And that lid is not working, it wasn't working right for my dehydrated stuff earlier. That's it. And that's all I'm doing. And in the canner it goes. One lid, one ring, check it's on right, put it down, and I do it so that my jar just really turns, and that's it. It's not even fingertip tight, but that's how I've been doing it with the others, and it's worked brilliant. I have nearly 100% seal every time. So I'll now get some more jars and carry on. And just in case you didn't pick it up or anything like that, I'll do it again. Oops, too many again, never mind. But you get the gist. Sort before I forget. Now I got 8 jars out of £2 bags, and that's all that's left. So I'm glad I've got my little canner going rather than the big canner, because it just fits them in. But they aren't going to go to waste. Now these are not going to go to waste because they're all cooked and ready in that. If I want to make a turnip curry, pumpkin curry, or a salad, or even a bit of hummus and that, whatever, I can just pull these out of the freezer because that's where they're going to go. If I'd got more of them, I would have spread them out on a tray to let them freeze individually. But there's only a few, so they're going in the freezer like that. There, in the canner, it's had its 10 minutes of venting time, which is a steady stream of steam coming out of the vent. After it had its 10 minutes, I put the weight that you can see there, this weight on it, and it's now come up, whoops, it's now come up to pressure, and it needs, for my altitude, what my manufacturer's book has said, 11 pounds of pressure for 75 minutes. So I've just started the timer and I'm now down to 74 minutes. When it's had its time, I shall turn the heat off and let it cool down naturally by itself. Then when it's completely down, I even wait until that little pressure release valve, whatever it's called, drops back down, so I know that there's definitely no pressure in there. Then I take the weight off, open the lid, and make sure you open it away from you, because there's still a lot of steam in there and it will burn you. I leave the lid slightly ajar for a minute or two. Then I take them out, and because I use Tattler lids, they have to be tightened down straight away. So that's what I'll be doing. 6 of those jars of chickpeas have sealed. 1 didn't seal. Don't know why. Now and again you get the odd ones that don't, but the majority did. This one didn't seal because of the ring. It just goes round and round. I could not tighten it down. So, as you can see, it just goes round and round and round. So it doesn't seal. This was the ring's fault. I don't think it was the lids. That was, I don't know what fault, but the 6 that have sealed lovely. So yeah, these lids are okay, because I do like to have things canned up, some frozen, even some dehydrated. I preserve in all different methods. So these 2 jars that have not sealed, I'll either use over the next couple of days. If I don't, and I don't think I will be, might be, but I don't think I will, then I'll freeze them. It's same as I did those that were left over. I'll freeze these and then I'll have them for putting in anything I want. So yes, the price of them, brilliant. Can't fault it. I would have preferred all 8 to seal, but like I said, one was a ring failure and the other was, you do get the odd 1 or 2 that don't seal. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect situation. Swear the bad-nosed bears throw me a bag of temptation. Swear the